G'day everyone, it's Engelo Rumora here. I'm your favorite Australian and the real estate dingo, bringing you another fantastic vlog. And today I'm going to talk about this. What is my biggest fear as someone that has done over 500 real estate deals? Let's get it started. Okay guys, so before I share with you what my biggest fear is right now, I kind of have to lead into it a little bit, so there's more of a story to it, so bear with me, sharpen your ears and listen up. And I'm going to try and kind of pull back and tie it into someone that is, just doing a handful of transactions every single year. Now, for those of you that do not know me, my apologies. You should have known me a long time ago because I'm pretty awesome, I guess. Or at least I've got a good accent, so I'm entertaining somewhat. But I kind of have done a lot of real estate transactions, a lot of real estate deals. I stopped counting at like 500. So I'm not trying to say that to impress you. I really don't care. I just want to kind of, let you know that I'm credible with what I'm about to tell you right now. So look, pretty much, how I have personally gone about my investment journey is in this way. I am a no leverage type individual. I prefer cash and I want to do cash only transactions. That's a separate discussion, separate blog. I'm not even going to get into why I don't want to use leverage right now, but I've done many blogs before why I don't use leverage. So, I started my real estate investment journey with the purpose of doing as many transactions as I possibly can to make as much profit as possible, to achieve financial freedom, to achieve, a passive income, a figure that will enable me to live the life that I want to live. And of course, the life that my family and friends want to live, because I want to help out everyone. Now, as the years have kind of gone on, that number has gotten bigger. It's changed. There's a lot of folks that come out of the woodworks once you start doing well and doing a lot of good things. And I have to kind of add them onto my payroll. But look, I love them. I really want to help out as many people as I can. So of course, my kind of passive income target goal has expanded and gotten larger. So I really want to keep numbers very simple for you guys, but then I want to, I'm going to explain a few things and hopefully you'll get some value from it. So let's just say that your passive income goal is $10,000 per month, okay, which is $120,000 per year, okay? And in my eyes, in order to achieve that passive income goal, I have to have a net wealth or available spare capital to invest of $1.2 million, okay? Which invested at a 10% return will equal $120,000 per year in passive income, okay? No leverage, cash only. I'm not gonna talk about any taxes and whatnot. I just wanna keep numbers very simple. So $1.2 million in cash invested at 10% gets you $120,000 in passive income, okay? So that is, hypothetically speaking, your passive income goal, where you want to be and what you want to do, okay? So you need to stay liquid in order to continue buying, fixing and selling properties, or whatever your real estate investment strategy is, to keep accumulating profit and to get to a stage where you can finally tie up that money and live the life that you want to be living, okay? So in my instance, guys, I run various companies, okay? And I'm kind of getting to what my biggest fear is right now, okay? I have always had to stay liquid. So I wasn't able to tie up my capital in passive income investments that would produce a monthly cash flow so I could sleep in peace at night. So it's kind of like a double-edged sword, okay? You've got the capital, you can do some amazing things with it, but you don't really have the security of knowing that there's always gonna be a paycheck every single month from the passive income that's generated through various investments. So it's kept me motivated, it's kept me inspired, and it's kept me going, but it's also, especially recently, it's putting me in a little bit of a fearful mindset because, and I'll give you an example of what my biggest fear is right now. So I have a lot of capital per se tied up in various transactions, in various businesses. You need to support staff. You need to pay for company overheads. You need to acquire properties. You need to spend money on rehab. You need to spend money on an accountant, on an attorney. I mean, you name it. So I'm in the business of buying, fixing, and selling properties. So I've got a lot of capital out. Now, what happens if, God forbid, the economy tanks, right? If the economy tanks, all of a sudden, the folks, tighten up. No, there's no more spending. People aren't buying real estate anymore. It's the perception is the world is going to end. I'm going to ride it out. I'm going to wait it out. I'm going to see what happens. For example, recently we had a little bit of a pullback in the stock market. We lost a lot of sales. A lot of people got scared. A lot of people got frightened. So my biggest fear, guys, is this. My biggest fear is that I'm going to have too much of my own capital tied up in various transactions, various businesses. The economy is going to tank, and then I won't be able to get that money back out, okay? So what I'm doing right now is I have stashed quite a bit of cash, and I'm looking for some passive income, okay? I'm in the business of selling passive income, but I actually haven't accumulated enough myself, which is weird, right? It's kind of, hypocritical, I guess. So what's the dingo doing? Why isn't he buying passive income properties? The reason is I had to stay liquid to be able to support all of you guys and sell all of you the properties, right? So ultimately, guys, I am at a stage now where I'm looking to take all of my capital and potentially tie it up somewhere so I can get that consistent stream of passive income. So I don't have to have any worry of where my next paycheck is. Do I need to make that next sale or, whatever it is through my various companies, right? So tying everything back in to you that maybe only does 1 or 2 transactions or 5 or 10, or you don't have 17 businesses like I do where your head's going to explode. So this is, I guess this is what you can learn from my message here today. Do not invest what you can't comfortably afford to lose. Okay? Let me repeat that. Do not invest what you can't comfortably afford to lose. You should only be investing spare capital, okay, that you do not need for any, emergencies that might happen in your life. God forbid, I wish you all the love, health, and happiness that you guys desire, but I've always said this to every single investor, only invest what you can comfortably afford to lose. I do not want any capital that you guys invest in 1, 2, 5, or 10 flips to affect your family, to affect your life, to affect being able to afford your mortgage, your car loan, or whatever it may be, okay? So it's very, very important that you never invest any money that you can't afford to lose, okay? So that's how I've kind of tried to tie it back in for you guys that are only doing a handful of deals instead of running, multiple companies doing a ton of transactions. So guys, look, that's pretty much it. That's my biggest fear. I'd love to hear from you. What's your biggest fear? Do you agree with mine? Where do you see the economy going? What do you think of the stock market decline that recently happened? I think we're kind of at the peak of the cycle now. I think we should all be a little bit diligent and cautious. But that's just my thoughts. I'd love to hear from you. That's pretty much it. Comment below and I will respond. Guys, thank you so much for watching. I'm Engelo Rumora. I'm your favorite Australian and the real estate dingo. You guys have a great day.